Now, skill, knowledge, attitude. Anyone? Another one. Okay, that's another one. We can make out triads, but very popular triads I'm asking.
Birth, life, or death.
Birth, life, death. Very good. Another one. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. It's a triad since man had a sense. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Length, breadth, and depth. We see everything in 3D. Okay, so that is the impact of a triad. Triad is already wired into our minds to recognize things easily, recollect things. So think in way of triads. Even in informal conversation, think in triads. If you think in triads, the listener will grab it quickly and you can deliver it quickly and it will remain there for a long time, longer than otherwise. So we are now using this triad technique which worked well for me. So write down those, fill in the blanks now with 3 words. The first 2 words must be related to communication. Because we have written it like this. After completion of IIT training program, communication and leadership skills will improve because of this and this. These 2 must be related with communication. This is to make you think. Should not write something related with or something unrelated. This must be related with communication and the last word must be related with leadership. You can write one word, only one word. You must write only one word for all the 3 blanks. 3 blanks will be there. This is your reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. If you are finding it difficult, you can use more words, but I prefer you write just 3 words. Your communication skills will improve in IITD because of this word, second word, and the last word must be related to leadership skills.
Why only leadership?
Huh?
Why only last word leadership? Is there any specific
Because we have only 3. This is a triad, no?
Okay.
We have only 3. We have only space for 3.
No, why only leadership? Any specific reason? I don't want to do a program on leadership.
Because this program is for both, I believe. Communication and leadership. I give you a hint. The activities we are doing here are related with leadership, not communication.
Okay.
But there are many things that we are doing here for communication.
Okay.
So that's a hint. But you should be writing this in 3 minutes, please.
3 words only.
3 words only. But almost over. Okay, fine. Now keep it with you. Those 3 words. Now, let me now tell you what happens when we write on a fresh piece of paper. This fresh piece of paper is symbolic to our mind. Imagine a bottle of water. Bottle full of water. If you are a glass full of water. This glass is full of water. Empty this water. You have space for more water in this glass, right? Similarly, this paper, this white fresh piece of paper is symbolic to our mind. We are vomiting our thoughts into the paper. When we vomit our thoughts, our mind again become empty. And it has space for new thoughts, fresh thoughts. That is the simple logic behind it. It will avoid clutter in the mind due to jammed thoughts. Mind gets enough space to go after different thoughts. That means entirely different. The opposite side mind will think. If you are thinking something now and not emptying it into your paper, your mind will go on thinking in the same direction. But the moment you omit it into your paper, your mind will start thinking on an entirely different direction and you will be thinking critically. Try this technique. Voluntarily, purposely try this technique. Immediately the mind will think. We are all normal thinkers. Immediately we vomit it into the paper. The paper acts as the mind. It's not actually the ink. It's our mind that is reflected in the paper. And the share of the author's mind that we are getting when we read something. If the mind is 100% and the person has written 1% of his mind out, when I read Gandhi's book or Nehru's book or Vivekananda's book, I am getting 1% of his mind. How much I am taking it is different. But that is what really happens. I become Vivekananda. If I take it correctly, I become Vivekananda. Because his mind is left there. You are not reading his thoughts or this thing. We are becoming Vivekananda. If we act, we are genuinely becoming Vivekananda. But for that one person. So the mind gets transferred through words.
Different neurons will fire.
Yeah. Now, talking, we call it hearsay. Before we had scriptures, our Vedas were transferred from people to people, for generations to generation. But talking is not as effective as writing. We are going to demonstrate a simple exercise. Now, to show how effective is writing and how effective is talking. I want two volunteers from this side, one from here and one from here. Please come. Ignesh will come here. Stay here. Stay here. And one there. Okay. And one person will come here.
You want anybody from back?
Okay? Verbally tell me.
Sorry.
Okay, come. Get that from him. Get that idea from him. Okay, now you go. You go. Another next. Doctor come and get it from him.
It's like monkey or monkey. Monkeys don't go for banana.
That whispering gave me something.
You must
Chinese
tell it in
whisper.
your own ideas, your own words, because you should communicate to the next person.
No.
Keep rotating. You can do that.
Chinese whisper.
Santosh, you should translate it into Santosh, and then Santosh will say it to Kishore, Kishore will say it to Kumar, Kumar will say like that. Both sides.
Chinese whisper.
Next. You should say in your own words.
You should not say in your own words.
You should not say. You can explain it. What you understood, you should explain it to them. You should tell in your own words. You should tell in your own words. If you have any examples, you can tell. But you should convey the message. You should convey the message.
Kamakshi, listen properly.
You should effectively communicate to your friend what is there. You can add, you should not distort it. You can add example, but you should not distort the meaning.
Who is the last
You
person?
should use your
Vandana is the
effective
last person.
communication to transfer the message.
Vijay, last person. I'm recording, I'm out of this.
See, you should use your creativity here. You should be using your creativity. Do your best to not to distort the thought, but effectively communicate.
Gautam, you can sit here now. Everybody heard. No need to go there.
For example, I got a topic called second marriage or something like that. Second innings, something like that. second honeymoon, something like that.
No, he said
Kabali.
what Vijay said is correct. To watch that movie Kabali movie, they went from Bangalore to Chennai.
By writing becomes effective with good communication.
By writing becomes effective with good communication.
Passionately. They drove all the way to Vellore to watch the movie.
Why writing becomes? Why writing becomes effective with communication? Thomas, come here. Thomas.
Who is the last person here? Thomas. Who is the last person in that side?
It's me.
You.
Yeah.
You heard it?
Yeah.
Okay, please come. Okay,
thanks.
Thomas, can you please explain what you heard from them?
Writing throws light on a confused person.
Can you start it, please? Or the previous person here?
Gautam.
Sorry.
Yeah. You can just stand in time.
Come here. Come. Run.
Why writing?
What did you understand from? Writing becomes easy and effective communication.
What?
Can't hear you.
Slow. Writing becomes easier with effective communication.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so what I told Dave and what I told Vignesh was writing throws light to clearly see the bottom of a confused mind. Okay, so you see this is a very small exercise. See how when the message passed from one person to another, how much distorted it became. But this is not the case. In one exercise, it was like this. A girl vomited a black spot. When the last person told, the girl vomited a crow. It was so funny. Here it was more structured and it was more clear to me and I explained it.
Black
But still,
spot.
when the last person read it in a different way. So that is why talking distorts facts. So writing will not do that. Now, please take that fresh piece of paper again, that paper that you have written. In that paper, write one sentence related with the first reason. One sentence related with the reasons, all the three reasons, one sentence. One sentence related with those three reasons which you have written. Related with. Whatever you have written, related with that, write just one sentence.
More.
10 minutes more.
25, 50 minutes.
Are you connected?
So now for these three sentences, can you write something opposite? Only once. Okay. Do the next sentence then. For the second reason, write another sentence.
No, you told us to put one sentence with all three expressions.
told us to write only one sentence for the three reasons.
You have run. So how many sentences you have now?
You told us to write only one sentence.
For each reason.
So using all three. For each reason,